Good morning and welcome to day 11 of Becoming a Praying Parent. You are getting the grand tour of my house because I am finding doing this, it is hard to find a spot even for a 2-minute video that is quiet and uninterrupted. So welcome to another room of my house. The prompt this morning was to bring our own hopes and dreams for our kids before God. And while I was doing that, I remembered Psalm 5, and I just want to read a little bit of it for you. In verse 3 in the NIV it says, "In the morning, O Lord, you hear my voice. In the morning I lay my requests before you and wait in expectation." The Message version says, "Every morning I lay out the pieces of my life on your altar and I watch for fire to descend." It just reminded me that sometimes I bring things before God and I say, "Whatever you want, God. Whatever your will is, I give this," being willing to completely let go of it. But when I read that, I also recognize that sometimes his heart is to take those things and care for them in a way that I can't. And I had a picture of me walking home with Gavin from school, and he had a piece of art in his hand. And oftentimes when that happens, I will say to Gavin, "Hey, can I carry your art home for you?" Because I know that if he carries it, it's going to end up ripped, wet, folded, something before we get home. One time he got given a hockey trophy and another kid on his team learned the hard way that they were made of ceramic. It broke and smashed, it fell on the ground and was done. And I right away went over to Gavin and I said, "Can I carry that for you?" Because I wanted him to be able to go home and put it on a shelf in one piece. And I realized this morning, when I bring my hopes and dreams for my kids before God, yes, I'm willing to let him carry them and make them into what he wants, even if it's different than mine. But it doesn't mean I have to completely let go of it and surrender all my hopes and dreams and walk away. I can actually know that God's heart is the heart of a compassionate, good father who wants to carry those dreams for me and for my kids, breathe life into them, make them fuller and richer with his blessing. And he wants to care for them too. So when I lay the pieces of my life, when I lay the hopes and dreams of my kids before God, I know that he's carrying them and caring for them and holding them in a way that I can't. So hopefully that inspires you and encourages you today, and blessings as you pray for your kids.